DD214 Gaming Podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Gaming is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now because we have you.
Fucking there we go. Well, pilgrims, it's been another 168. So sit on down, load up your corncob pipe, crack a beer. Let's chew on some fucking trail dust together for a couple minutes. How about it? All right.
Good morning, motherfuckers. How you doing today?
Hey, welcome to church. How are you?
Great. We are here, DD214 Gaming Podcast Live. It's your host, Clean Sanchez, the Blood Eagle himself, and the Fuckboys of Podcasting themselves. You, me, and Lord, ladies and gentlemen. And before we get to anything, how dare you think that you guys are the Fuckboys of Podcasting?
Because we're everywhere, man.
How did you guys come up with that particular, like, non sequitur? You know what I mean? Like, what was what made you guys think you were the Fuckboys? Just out of curiosity.
Because we can't stick to a single plan. We're doing 2 simultaneous seasons over like 4 different games. Because we can't get enough lore, we decided to whore ourselves out just a little bit more. So, Fuckboys of Podcasting.
You know what? I'm not gonna really fault you on that one. I totally understand.
You know what?
I totally understand.
You know what? It's cool.
It is.
I concede, but real quick, I was actually having this conversation with Jay the other day. How interesting it is that you guys are simultaneously doing 2 seasons at once. It's a little mad, but it's also brilliant at the same time. Like, what was the like, what brought you to that point?
Bro, I don't even know how to describe it. Basically, Ken Dog and I had a phone call, and we were like, dude, we are getting so burnt out of Halo, we can't enjoy that shit anymore. And Kenny was like, yeah, dude, like, I'm burnt. And I'm like, I'm burnt. So we had what we called the state of audacity, where we just decided, hey, everybody's getting burned out of fucking Halo. We need to do something else. Let's do season 2. Start doing some other like one-shot games to like break up the monotony, and then keep balancing Halo with it.
How has that worked out for you so far? As far as keeping you guys maybe on track or less burned out with Halo, like how is it working for you so far?
It's only been 2 weeks, and it's a night and day difference, like night and day.
Are you enjoying some of the, I guess, more nuanced aspects of podcasting more now that you've kind of like taken like some of that weight out of your rucksack, I guess?
Yeah, I think you could say that we're expanding a little bit more onto like social media. We're doing, we just set up the website yesterday, so it's given us a refreshed idea of what to do and what direction to go into. And actually, John pointed us into a couple good directions that we've been following as well. Just because now we're back to how we were during episode 1 and 2, where we're feeling it out again. We're trying the new shit.
That's good. That's good. Also, got to give a shout out, Jason Gasses, Doc Shupp, and my homie Cody Milne. Happy Death Day, bro. That's my fucking brother right there from fucking my first tour of Afghanistan. That's fucking badass, dude. Like, good to see you, homie.
Shit.
Good to fucking see you, dude. Happy Death Day. Fucking, me and him had a little ritual. So like, we would get ready to go out. He's a combat engineer. At the time, I was a mechanic, and so I'd be getting ready to like get in the wrecker. He'd be going to one of the RGs, RG-31, whatever, maybe the Buffalo once in a while. And so we would like, do our little handshakes and we'd say Happy Death Day, and fucking and move on out, dude. And that's the attitude you got to fucking take in war, dude.
It's like
That's like I don't know, like 50,000 Russians in the last 4 months. Oh wait, did I say that out loud?
I mean, listen, we're not is it the editorial? No, we're not. Whatever the fuck it is that they say in the news that they don't lie about shit, but they're still lying.
Editorial.
Yeah.
Editorial. There we go.
That would be an editorial. Yeah.
Yeah. So 168 as always. I gotta talk about something real quick. Yesterday I went to New York City with my wife. Right. We hit the city. I sent you some pictures. We saw the World Trade Center. I'm not gonna get into any of the crazy details, but there was a Christmas shop with Christmas stuff in the middle of New York. Okay, there was candy canes. There was Star Wars nutcrackers, gay mermaids. Like it was insane. Like there was like ornaments for everything. I can't even explain to you what was there. We're going through the city. There was shoes all over the place for some odd reason. I don't know why. But the one thing that was really cool to see was that there was just like little festivals happening all over the place. It was like, it was something real special. And it was the perfect night. But the one sad thing, the reason why I'm just talking about New York, because when, we hit the Staten Island ferry. And when you're going on the ferry, when you get off, right, there's like this big glass. And when I'm a dreamer, so when I look at these big glass things, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I'm watching V for Vendetta or Children of Men, and these people are about to get scattered away into a camp or something. And like you see like the misery on these people's faces when they're waiting for the Staten Island ferry, and we're getting off with all our happy faces like, haha. And like, well, you get the gist. You know who was on the other side of the glass at the end of the night, so. This guy. So
Wouldn't you be sad if he was coming back from
it was me, Jay. I was on the other side of the glass at the end of the night because I had to go home.
No, but I'm sorry, I'm blacking out. My bad. Freaking, I got caught up in your story, man. Being a dreamer, man. Like as soon as you said that, man, like fucking piano started playing in my head, man. John Lennon started fucking crying about like no heaven below or above. Like I don't fucking know, dude. Some fucking hippie shit like started happening. Like I got caught up in your story. My bad, bro.
No, it's okay. Well,
fucking Devon Rembert, my man. I love how my fucking friends show up in numbers to see me suffer, dude. I fucking love this shit, bro. Here's the thing, they've all seen it before. So to them, this is just fucking old news. You know what I mean? Today's premiere we got for everybody is just fucking old news to anybody that has known me for like, I don't know, longer than like maybe what would you say, Brandon? Like longer than 48 hours, maybe? Like
probably. You just stay on the rerun life.
It's like that's basically like high gear Mach 10 freaking for 41 years and running. You know what I mean?
With all that
like
Aguilar.
Yeah, dude. What's up, homie?
You showed up.
Hello there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so the only other thing that happened in my 168. I watched For All Mankind Season 3 has finished this week. Comic-Con has finally shown some respect to the homies, okay? They've shown respect to Apple TV Plus. Even though Severance is good, For All Mankind is the greatest show that's out there right now. And I said 12 out of 10, but for you, Jay, we're gonna put it to 11, and we're gonna keep it at 11 because I know you love your Spinal Tap shit. So, For All Mankind season finale is so goddamn good. Okay, I can't even talk about what the fuck happened because it would just change the whole aspect. Like one small thing I tell you, I mean, the only thing that you can expect is that now we're coming into the modern times because every season skips 9 years.
I'll tell you what. We'll do a little bit of a deep dive here in a little bit after I freaking torch my innards.
Yes.
And then we'll get. I definitely want to hear because like now that I've watched a season of it, I can kind of assist you with some of it and kind of like, you know, I guess back your play, as it were, you know, as far as For All Mankind is concerned.
Now I said the last time it's about characters, production, and story, and it got all three. Okay, it got all the bangers. She's a perfect 10, bro. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with her. Okay, so you know, get her number, guys, because For All Mankind will call you back. Okay.
Sometimes you got to smash. Like sometimes you just gotta smash.
The fact that they can make these young actors look so old at this point now is ridiculous to me. And now we're on fucking Mars, and Black Hole Sun is like the big theme, which is what, you know, I was listening to you, me, and Laura that one episode, and it intrigued him. And I wrote to him the same day. I actually paused it. I said, "You need to watch it. It's good." I finally got Jay on it. I got his boy Chris Bodette. He probably is all caught up on it. It's a fantastic show.
I think he watched the way he watches TV. I guarantee you, like he's already watched, like he's caught up and probably finished the third season along with you.
But
it's almost guaranteed.
It's got everything. It's got sexual drama. It's got space drama. It's got Russian drama. It's got Russians that don't want to be Russians, like in every other movie and TV show. It's got.
Why would that be? Why would that be? It's almost like that country just. All right, I'm gonna stop.
It's very woman positive, and it really shows how the country could have been if Nixon took a different turn, and that's really the gist of it, guys.
I was gonna touch base on some of the alternate history stuff when we do our little deep dive.
That's lore. Yeah. That's like a 3-episode lore show. Right there, like
it really is like the alternate history. Well, and here's the thing too, is like the alternate history the alternate history timeline they provide is entirely plausible. It is entirely plausible, and it follows the trends and the themes of the time. So like, and there have been many, you know, alternate histories, you know, books written and certain TV shows or whatever. This is one of the ones. One of the reasons this one is so intriguing to me is because they're using the space race, and instead of stunting the space race, it like catapults it like way beyond like what we've done even up to this point today. You know what I mean? And and that's the intriguing part, is watching the space race get catapulted like even farther than it was, and even faster, to where like I am intrigued, like what's it going to look like in this TV show when they get to like 2022. It's going to be badass, right? So,
board. Energize. Energizing.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So
nice.
So we're gonna get to you guys in a second, because I got to. Oh, did I just wet my? Never mind. I choking on some bacon.
John,
right
keep
now.
it, John. Yeah, keep it in your pants, dude. Jesus. Take the dick out of your mouth, dude.
It's just a little cooked meat with some maple brown sugar and syrup. All right, guys. Before we get to your segment real quick, you guys are probably wondering why there's a fucking timer under Jay right now. It's because he's going to try to break a world record today. And to be honest with you, I think you broke a world record already with the last time you did it.
Nah. I think last year I probably stopped somewhere like at like 30 minutes, just because it was like there was nothing left. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens today. We'll just start the timer. We'll start the timer when I'm done chewing. Fair warning: last year it took me almost 2 minutes to chew this fucking thing up. Like, it's like all bread. I remember that specifically. It's like not only do they make this shit like spicy and just disgustingly hot as fuck, it's also got to just be like super bready. Like the minute you put it in your fucking mouth, like everything in your mouth is you're just like chewing a cracker. You know what I mean? It's like an MRE. It's like an MRE cracker on fire, right? So yeah. So like, all right, we just looked this up pre-show. You can Google this for yourself. The estimated Scoville units currently, estimated Scoville units on the Pocky One Chip Challenge for 2022. The estimated Scoville units is somewhere in the range of 1.5 to 2 million. They came up with 1.7. So like we're gonna say at the low end it's probably gonna be low about 1.5, and at the high end it's gonna be around 2. This year's chip was made with fucking Reaper pepper and Scorpion pepper. So say goodbye to my fucking anus tomorrow. All right. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. If you guys want me to do like a little selfie video of me shitting my spleen tomorrow, just let me know. All right, I'll see if I can do that for some extra content, just to freaking be a dick, you know, because it's not gonna be enough to just gross you out watching me freaking suffer. You know what I mean? I've seen what makes you people applaud, and so like your booze mean nothing. Okay, your booze mean nothing. Also for posterity's sake. I am going to remove my sunglasses so you guys can absolutely get the full effect of like what's going on in my facial region.
Yep.
When this happens, after I eat this chip, the only thing I will be doing, all I have in front of me, is like some Clorox wipes. I will be wiping my fingers off with this. I will not touch my face with this.
Stop shit.
So everything in my mouth region, I will not be touching or wiping at all. Okay, that's the idea. I'm just gonna sit here and just fucking take it to the face. Okay, just like a big green weenie for about 12 years of my life, right?
Just so you know, I stopped screen sharing to save energy. Just so you know, guys, I have here 1 minute in the meter is powerless. 10 minutes is powerful. Okay. 30 minutes is supercharged, and 1 hour is invincible. Okay, the question is, how long can you last before you short circuit? Now, if anything happens, in case something happens, in case of power outage or anything, we have a backup. We have a backup stopwatch in the producer's booth in Clean Sanchez Studios here. Okay, so we are heavily prepared. We are heavily prepared for all failures today. We are heavily prepared for everything. So if this shit goes south, guys, we're coming right back. Okay. Just, you know, I got everything. Listen, guys, if you guys send like 30 cents a piece to hashtag DD214 Gaming on Cash App, we can get better equipment. Okay, so when are we hitting this timer? As soon as the chip goes in your mouth?
No. I'll let you know when to start it. I will chew it entirely. I will swallow. I'll make sure I ain't got any bullshit in my mouth. And I'll say start the clock. Okay.
All right.
Also, apparently, according to this year's challenge, this shit is supposed to like turn my tongue blue, or something. So let me freaking change my view here real quick so I can see the live version. I'm on Facebook right now. Give me a second. Okay, there we go.
The studio is never clean. You're right, homie. You are right.
Cislas, welcome. All right, is everybody ready? Also, there's this little coffin box, just so you guys are aware. Also, for posterity's sake, you can't really see what I'm doing. If this thing is like in pieces or crumbs, I'm gonna have all crumbs down in here, and I will be removing crumbs. So like I will ingest the entire chip. I'm not gonna fucking bullshit this thing, okay? Like there's no reason to. Like let's suffer together, right? Y'all ready for this shit?
I've been ready, man. Let's do it. I'm so excited.
Here come the endorphins. Oh, we can do. My hands are
a good song.
Not gonna lie, my hands are shaking. Okay, yep. So there's pieces. So I've got a couple. I got it in 2 pieces. Okay, 2 pieces. Smells like shit, by the way. 2 pieces. This is the entire thing. This is the only 2 crumbs they had. So let's roll the fucking dice, Wayne.
Oh, I just hit the clock. Shit.
Reset it.
Reset it. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
And John, as I'm tracking, we're going to be doing a trivia game?
Yeah. You let me know whenever to do that. You know,
Right now.
You want to do
Start
it
right
now?
now.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tell you when to start the clock.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let's
Oh.
keep it talking.
All right. So, so you just want me to throw out some? We're gonna play this trivia game now, then. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I hope. Oh shit. Hold up. Let me move the window, motherfucker.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
All right, here we go.
Fucking ass looking Uncle Fucker. You're an Uncle Fucker. Yes, it's true. Nobody fucks uncles quite like you. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
All right.
You're the one who fucked your uncle, Uncle Fucker. You don't eat or sleep or mow the lawn. You just fuck your uncle all day long. What?
Who is the only president who served as an enlisted man in the military but did not become an officer?
Ooh, is it Freddie?
Brandon?
What was that, Jay?
Oh, down the hatch. I said Brandon.
No.
No, I was asking Brandon if he knew.
Oh.
No. No, I have no idea. It had to be one of the early ones, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, John, start the clock.
It was
Clock has started.
shit, man. I have no idea. I'm gonna be straight up. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, who is it, John?
It is James Buchanan.
Ranger that. James Buchanan.
In what city? What military installation is smaller than the New York City Police Department?
What was it, Guam?
Is it currently active?
It is a currently active unit. Well, not unit, but a branch in the military that is smaller than the New York City Police Department.
Not necessarily Army, just a military branch?
Yeah.
The Space Force.
Negative.
No?
Yeah.
What is it?
Coast Guard.
Get the fuck out.
Yep.
New York City. Oh, it's New York City. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yep. All right, next one. All right, guys, if you guys want to play too, go ahead. What is the first commercially successful video game?
That's debatable.
Would it be
Because we're doing research on that right now.
Oh.
'Cause are you talking about the 1950s one or the one that
Yeah,
came up 20 years later?
define commercially successful also?
I'm just going by what questions I have here. And if there's a debatable answer here, I'd like to hear it.
So the first video game that brought commercial success was actually a pseudo video game. It was used as a part of a museum where they would take, it was kind of like, it wasn't Pong, it was more like tennis. And I forget what the name of it was, but or golf or some shit, but essentially it was using sound waves in order to move a little ball across a screen. And that came up in the late 1950s as part of a museum thing.
Damn. Well, shit.
Fuck yeah, Brandon.
Well, the answer I have is Pong.
It's not Pong.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll pull it up right now actually and send it to you just because I want to know the name of it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
1958
nothing like a little fucking pain in the morning.
in Brookhaven. It was Brookhaven National Laboratories Instrumentation Group.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Isla says, I'm feeling bad for this man.
And
And my beautiful girlfriend, my goddess Nikki, says, "Don't worry, he's dumber in real life."
The game
She's
was
so
Tennis
right.
for Two.
ooh. All right, I got a good one for you. What is the name of the first video game to be played in outer space?
Pong. Pong.
No.
Tetris.
No.
Frogger.
Negative.
What?
Tell me it's like Asteroid or some
it's
shit.
StarCraft.
Okay.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
No way.
Tell me nobody ever like fucking snuck a Game Boy up in that bitch, dude.
All right. The Air Force's fighter uses aerodynamics discovered during research into how which bug flies. Which specific bug?
Can you
Dragonfly.
repeat the question, Alex?
Dragonfly.
The Air Force's F-117 fighter uses aerodynamics discovered during research into how this bug flies.
Is it the dragonfly?
No,
It's a palmetto bug.
no, that'd be very interesting because it looks more like a palmetto bug if you ask me.
B?
A bee.
Wow.
Very
Yeah,
good.
'cause bees fight physics. They shouldn't fly.
I'm starting to suspect some collusion. Brandon, did you get the answer key before this?
No, I love trivia.
All right, are you ready for this? This is-
Brandon is smart as fuck.
all right,
I love watching people underestimate him.
all right. So let's pick your brain a little bit. Approximately, how many military installations overseas does the United States have?
Over 100, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It's over 100. It's well over 100.
Does that include
we're- and-
outposts?
Yes.
Or just-
We're in over 100 countries. We're in over 100 countries, so it's easily over 100.
Easy.
You ready for the number?
Yep.
Yeah.
737.
Fuck me.
It's that new age imperialism, homie. Got to get that global capitalist
All right,
market.
here's another one. Approximately how much land does the Defense Department own?
Oh, I
Too
just
damn
heard
much.
this number.
I just got to the part where like my teeth are getting hot.
Oh
This is-
shit!
It's always fun to feel this. Like it's so weird because it's just my teeth. It's
Aren't
like
they-
just your teeth.
Let me see that beautiful tongue action.
Oh, it's getting there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, my
Man,
bad.
That's
that's
alive.
Let's see what else we got here. How
Oh
many-
no, I want the number.
Oh, oh
I'm
shit! That's
I'm
right.
not
letting
laughing.
that die.
It is
You didn't answer the last question.
29,819,492 acres.
How much does the National Parks Department own, comparatively?
A lot more than that.
Oh,
But how like what is 29 million acres? What would that be like the size of like Rhode
country?
Island, Connecticut? It's got to be one of the New England states. Like what is 29? Could somebody Google like what is 29 million acres like equivalent to? Like what is the equivalency of that? Like what is the size of that? Would it be like Rhode Island?
Look, we're all typing up.
Fuck yeah, bros. This is how we fact check ourselves.
Good morning, Mr. Squillini. We can't wait to have you
Squillini.
next week.
Future guest. I can't wait to meet you, Joe Squillini. Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. We're hanging in, dude. Dude, we're like a little over 6.5 minutes in, Squillini, dude. I'm doing just fine, homie. Doing just fine. I fucking eat this shit for fucking breakfast and wipe my ass with it, fucking, after I take my fucking morning dump. All right.
There's a lot of information here. This is like you Google this and it's like how many million acres in the U.S.? How many acres is a football pitch? How many football fields are in 100 acres?
There you
So 10 million is equivalent to Rhode Island.
Okay, so it's about three. So it's about three. That's about 3 times the size of Rhode Island, which would be like Connecticut, or it wouldn't be Mass.
Like
It'd be
New
like
Jersey?
Connecticut, maybe Jersey. It'd be Connecticut, maybe.
Hey
Maybe one of
Siri,
Fuck yeah, Tally. My
How
buddy
many
Tally. Hey,
acres
fucking Tally. Rembert's in here.
is New Jersey?
Rembert's fucking in here. Tally, dude. Fucking that's
New
all my
Jersey
fucking.
has an area of 8,723 square miles.
Oh yeah, we're not even close.
Dude.
What about
I
Texas?
got- Dude, there's like people from my fucking first company ever
Hey Siri,
all up in this fucking chat right now. 232nd Warriors, dude. Like
how
represent,
many
dude.
acres is Texas?
Your boy's doing fine. Your boy's taking it straight to the face,
Texas
like everything
has an
else.
area of 268,597
That's it?
square miles.
That's it.
Oh,
Square
wow.
miles. That's
Square
square
mile.
miles.
Oh, it's not.
That's
giving-
not acres. That's not acres.
So Fort Bliss alone is 1.2 million acres.
That's Fort Bliss.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're off track. John, we got another
All right,
question.
you want another one?
Yeah.
We're swinging into gaming. What is the
We're blacking out.
average? I don't understand it. What is the average of gamers in the United States? What is the average age of gamers?
Where did you find these questions? Did somebody get hit over the fucking head with a hammer and then like
think they
develop these
did.
questions?
What
Like somebody needs to learn how to fucking English before you make a trivia game.
This
Like
is-
like fucking Jesus.
This is actually one of my favorite
What are the-
questions.
Like I haven't even heard a question yet where I actually knew what they were actually asking for. You know what I
Okay.
mean? For like the answer. This is like a fucking college entrance exam, you know, where you're like, what are you actually asking me here? You know what I mean?
What United States president was asked and declined to voice the in-game president character in Fallout 3?
That would have to be Obama.
Negative.
Was he an actual president?
He was an actual president.
Then
A
Bush.
recent too. A
Bush.
recent one too.
Senior?
Jimmy Carter.
Bush.
Nope, not Bush.
I quit.
You got them all except one. Like
Clinton.
big old desk boy himself.
New term to the desk jockey.
Yeah. Pennsylvania has 29 million acres. There you go.
There it is. Okay, so it's the size of Pennsylvania. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Horton. Thank you very much.
All right, next one. What world market generates the most revenue in the video game industry? This one should be easy.
Mobile.
Wait, what? Which what?
What world market?
Oh,
Is that a
China.
is that a country or is it a
It's
fucking
a country. It is a
Oh,
country.
China. Oh, it's China. Has to be.
What that man said.
fuck China?
Diablo.
Not
Immortal,
the people,
baby.
the government.
Not the people, the government, motherfuckers. All right, we've said this with that. Like we've used that disclaimer for many moons on this fucking podcast. Fuck the government of China, not the people. All right.
What
June
games,
4th, 1989 happened. Tiananmen Square. What? Huh?
What games did the famous actor Robin Williams reportedly name his children after?
Ooh, Zelda.
That's one.
Let's see. Was it, he has another kid?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't know anybody but Zelda.
Yeah, for real.
He named his son Cody from Final Flight.
Really?
Oh. Yo, shout out to the Street Fighter players. What?
Yep, I got a really good one. What was the first gaming console to have internal memory?
Ooh,
PlayStation?
Super Nintendo.
No.
What was the one where the two companies broke up afterwards?
Strobridge.
It was Sony and it was PlayStation and Nintendo. Sony and Nintendo that broke up.
Was it that one? Was it that weird one in between that they made?
Wasn't like the 3DO, was it? John?
The Atari 2600.
Dreamcast?
No, you guys are getting close though.
Sega Genesis.
No.
The Virtua Boy.
No. I'd love
John,
that
you gotta
now.
John, you gotta get less obscure questions next time. I love you,
No,
bro,
but this is the fun
we're-
of it. But this is the
we're
fun
failing
of it.
mass.
The
Massive.
original PC
Listen, you
game.
think I knew this shit? I'm learning this as I'm reading this. These answers are hidden to me. I have to click it just to see the answer. The answer is the Sega Saturn shipped with 1 megabyte of internal memory.
Oh, shit.
God fucking damn.
All right, let me scroll
knew
up to
it
the easy ones then. Let me scroll up
Yeah, I
to
was
the
gonna
easy
say,
ones.
See what
I was gonna say, can you give us a lower tier of difficulty? Because I don't know that we've gotten a single question right yet, except Brandon got like a couple.
We got
like earlier.
Strobridge here, who's going to be another future guest soon. All right, so we'll do one more, and then we'll continue with the show. Well, we are, you know. In the original arcade version of Donkey Kong, Jade, you're old. This is your time. What
Thanks,
was
bro.
the name of the character that would later be known as Mario?
Jumpman. Oh,
Oh god damn it! I fucking know this. God damn it! You motherfucker! Son of a bitch! Shot me in the ass! Like, you remember that part in the fucking training day when he just like he gets shot in the ass and he's more pissed off about it than he's fucking hurt, right? Or just like, I know this fucking answer, dude. Like, god damn it! It's on the tip of my fiery fucking tongue right now. Son of a fucking bitch.
I got one more question, actually, which is actually really good. What's going on?
Go ahead,
Mando?
John.
You want to know the answer to this one?
I'm turning over my king on this one, dude.
He
fucking
said
what
it.
is it?
Jumpman.
Jumpman. Yeah.
And now the last one. And I actually had to deep dive this one because the answer I have here was completely false.
right?
What is the most expensive video game made to date?
Ooh.
Who the fuck knows with the the current status of the gaming industry? I mean, for all I know, it was like a fucking a mobile game that has like microtransactions and fucking like nobody I don't know.
Oh, was it the guy that made Fable? Peter Montague. He made.
What type of games did he dabble into? Because the answer that I have here, but the answer that I know the answer, but the answer that says here is Grand Theft Auto 5, which is a lie.
What?
I don't believe that. I don't believe
it took less than $100 million to make Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto.
I think Red Dead Redemption was more than that.
Yeah, I think it was too.
Or, excuse me, Red Dead 2
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what I
Well,
mean.
Same
Yeah.
shit, same
Same
difference.
shit, same fucking shit.
The,
Fuck rock.
The answer that I learned that it is a game called Star Citizen. It is $300 million to make this game.
Have you ever played Star Citizen?
I've been trying to. It's not easy to get in.
It is not. It is not.
It's like an exclusive cult. Like you need to know a guy to get in, or like you need to pay $40 just for the starter pack just to even play the game. And I'm just like, dude, I don't got $40 like that. Like dispensaries just opened. Like,
All right.
So if you ever want an inlay to Star Citizen, let me know, because I picked it up for $40. I was like, I need to know why everybody is mad at this game, and $40 was worth the amount of knowledge you get from understanding why everybody's pissed about it. Because you could just go play No Man's Sky and just the same shit, or Eve.
I haven't played Eve, and I like No Man's Sky. All right, Jay, how you feeling, man?
I feel fine, bro. This ain't shit.
You want
like this is like nothing compared. Like this is like as I recall it, like last year was way worse. This is fucking bunk, dude. Like I'm fucking laughing. Dude, I'm fucking laughing at this one, bro. I'm fucking laughing at this one, bro.
Hey, before we hit the Roadhouse, do you want me to ask these guys a couple questions? Because we do have to announce they have season 2, which just started.
For you, me, and Lore?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's talk to the boys, and then we'll get into our weekend review, and then go into the Roadhouse, and then we can start. We'll get some time off the clock, because I'm already wiping my ass with this one, dude. This year, this ain't shit.
Oh yeah, you see, I got some notes here, so.
Oh, my man took notes.
Yeah.
We need to take more notes.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. See that?
They taking notes.
John ain't playing.
All right, so we went over the Fuckboys of Podcasting. We went out. Okay, so actually, just let's hear it from you guys. What's going on with you guys now?
What do you mean?
Like season 2? What is it? What's happening?
What direction are you moving? Are you kind of like which general area on the compass are you moving towards as you guys are progressing further into your podcast?
Yeah, dog. Why don't you field this one?
It's pretty straight up. It's like the conversation we had, right? One of the critiques we were getting was like, this was slowly turning into a Halo podcast, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just a case of me and this man have been talking about this countless games we want to cover, and we weren't ready for like the deep dive that was Halo. We had no idea the amount of information involved, but at the same time, we want to make sure we're featuring other games. We're challenging ourselves, we're changing everything up. So it was just time to kind of like, we're still going to do Halo. We're going to finish Halo because we did cultivate a following for that. But as well as we're going to touch games people haven't heard of, games people are familiar of, games that are near and dear to our heart. Like Dirty Sanchez said, I thought I was the only person in the world that played Technomancer. And this man was like, yo, I fucking love the game.
I'm clean.
It's clean Sanchez, bro. It's clean Sanchez, man. Disease and drug free, homie. Disease and drug free. Come on now.
My bad. It's that Jersey living. That's the only Sanchez we know.
So that actually leads to my next question. So Technomancer, Okay, I don't want to say it's an obscure choice, but it's definitely not the first choice that probably normally anyone would have chosen. So why Technomancer?
Yeah, Ken Dog, why Technomancer? This was Kenny's pick. Kenny
Oh,
So it's funny. So me and Brandon, we purchased a game a long time ago called Greedfall, and I'm in love with the game. I plan to cover the game. My goal is for around November, Thanksgiving, just because it fits the theme. And one day I was cleaning up the Xbox. Technomancer came up, and I saw it was from the same developer. So immediately I was like, I know Greedfall, I know the system. Let me run through the game, and the game is essentially like Into the Badlands meets Matt Damon and Mars. Like it just has everything obscure nobody knows about. You feel like you're in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, depending on what weapons or moves you're using, flying around the battlefield. So, but now, man, I told Brandon, like, literally, I've just been like running around beating people with a kendo stick and throwing lightning at them like I'm Raiden. So I'm like, we have to talk about this game. And you played it, so you know some of the quests are like hella dark, hella obscure. And they touch on certain themes that are very important, especially for instance, the military, right? You know, the technomancers are the spears of the military. They know when they get sent out to war, they're not coming back. They know they're sent out to die. And there's
Fuck
that
yeah, bro.
particular-
Fuck yeah, bro. That's
Mhm.
that's how you fucking that's how you win, homie. That's how you fucking win. It's like I ain't trying to come back. I ain't trying to come back. Freaking give me out there.
Exactly.
Give me some. Put me in the fucking field, bro. Put me in the field. That's right.
There's a lot. It's a complex game that's like it's a complex game a lot of people don't know about. It touches on suicide. It touches on creating war, weapons dealing, mutations, how you treat people. It's just there's a lot encompassed in it for like $4.99 that people are missing out on it.
Badass. That's
not-
fucking badass.
That's pretty cool. So, were there any runner-ups?
The next one we're doing.
The next one, yeah.
Yeah,
Next one
don't.
we're-
Yeah, keep that a secret. Now,
Okay.
did you have like a compile a list and like had to just like
There's a full list on the You, Me, and Lore Facebook page that has every single series that we plan on covering, as well as where we are at in development of those. Right now, the next one we're covering is hidden on the list, and then I think Technomancer is finally on the list because we kept those two in our pocket before we started playing all of our cards. But yeah, if you want to see the updated list, it's a PDF on the You, Me, and Lore Facebook page, and it's mind-blowing how much shit is on there. The third game we're covering for Season 2, we're taking fan suggestions. So hit us up, go to the YouTube page, or hit us up on our new website on the pod page, and leave us a voicemail of what the audience wants to do. We did have one really good suggestion, but it was about to be another Halo situation where I was like, oh, that's a really good one. And then I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's a really long one. So like that's going to be a whole ass season in itself again. So we're going to move that. That'll probably be Season 3, if not 4.
Yeah, that's like I can imagine like big things like Westworld or like Star Wars. Those are like big like those are full seasons right there. Especially like the little 4-season shows like Heroes. Heroes is another show that you could do like a whole like. It's very interesting because you have like some of these shows like For All Mankind where you could like kind of just like do these like small pieces, and then you go into these big ones, and then and that's why it's so interesting to me why you guys are doing this like double season type thing. Like it's actually quite brilliant to be honest with you. I've never seen anyone do it before, and it's actually kind of cool. So I commend you for that, man.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
real
We
quick-
thought it was a
real quick,
crazy fucking idea.
Thank you.
Sorry, guys, not trying to interrupt. I got to give a shout out to Eric Wagner. He's viewing currently. That's one of my brothers from my last deployment. It's one of my 141 brothers. Freaking Bravo Company, Bushmasters, freaking Heathen Platoon, motherfucking Heathen Platoon, dude. That was us. So he's one of my fellows. Yeah, we were the Heathens. He was one of my fellow squad leaders, man. We had a fucking hell of a time out in Helmand Province in fucking 2018. So, and then we weren't in the same company at the time, but if I'm not mistaken, both of us were in Afghanistan at the same time in 2016 as well. I was in a different company in the same battalion, and he was, I think, still in the same company. So that's my brother right there, dude. Like fucking fellow infantryman, fucking badass, fucking drill sergeant, freaking. It's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. Fucking good to have you here, man. Always good. That's fucking whack, dude.
And we got a full crowd here today. I think we could sell out a VFW today if we wanted to.
Yeah, we probably fucking could. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, it could happen. And I saw earlier Doc Shup, the homie, talking about that he was gonna bring some of the vets over to the New York Comic Con. Homie, do it. Get some pictures. If you need a photographer, let me know. But you know, I'm just saying. So I mean, yeah. So that's pretty cool, man. I'm pretty excited to see what you guys have in store for the future of the show. It's very. I love the little bonus episodes. I did not watch Thor yet, probably because of what you said, because there's not much thunder in it. You know, it just is what it is. You know, but you know, it's pretty cool.
Are you guys telling me multinational corporate conglomerates fucking ruined something again?
Yeah.
No fucking way. No fucking way. No way. Really?
Absolutely destroyed. Yo, speaking of our reviews, though, I heard one of you two had a bone to pick with me about Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan?
Oh yeah. Okay. So refresh my memory. It was probably me.
It was about Organa because we
Bail.
we shit it all over Bail and Obi-Wan.
Let me tell you something. You don't disrespect Jimmy Schmitz like that, all right? That dude, NYPD Blue, okay? This dude is the fucking GOAT in acting. Now, the whole thing with Bail Organa, I have to nerd out for a second, huh? Let me put the boner away.
God fucking damn it.
You know, he's so like I started working on this tester show called Iconic Characters, right? I'll never do Bail Organa, but it's the thing about him is that he's not just some fucking senator. He's fucking Leia's fucking adopted father. So not only did he like accidentally raise a Jedi, he knowingly raised the Sith's daughter, knowing what the hell was about to go down, and did everything in his power to get shit done. Although he got a little stupid, and he should have chilled a little bit.
Got a little sloppy? You got a little sloppy?
Yeah, the senator got a little sloppy.
Insulted him a little bit. Insulted him a little bit.
You know, but hey, but he's actually probably one of my favorite characters, and I've just finished Rebels. I'm on the fourth season of Rebels. I just finished Clone Wars. Oh, that's actually funny. I just looked up at my TV, at my Spotify, and you guys are number 2 on my list there. And then I see Jay's face there as number 3, with the back of his head, and then Theo Von and Joe Rogan.
You see the back of my head?
Well, remember
are we in prison? Wait, what?
Well, I seem to forget that Jay doesn't know how to use podcast stuff. So, like, when you go, it's changed now, the logo, but it used to be the Welcome to Kaufman picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is. So, how you feeling, Jay? Still no drinks?
I'm fine.
Is your asshole okay?
So far. I mean, interestingly enough, I can feel it settling into my stomach. Like I can feel that. There's like I've got a little bit of like what you might call like hot belly, a little bit, but it's like it's not really even uncomfortable. It's just I feel it there. You know what I mean? Like honestly, I think they fucking took a step backwards this year. Like I'm dead ass gonna call it, dude. Like
they probably did because like kids were getting hospitalized last year.
Dude, this was like oh shit. This was bad for like maybe the first like once John started the clock. It might have been bad for like the first 2 or 3 minutes, maybe. Like I specifically remember last year. It took like a good 15 minutes before a lot of the like residuals started wearing off. I didn't even get a goddamn endorphin fucking rush out of this one, dude. I feel fucking cheated, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little fucking cheated.
Well, you must. I hate using this button all the time, but you probably feel like this.
Something's in my ass.
You know, and my mom just walks in as soon as I just play the clip.
dude, I'll tell you what. That's definitely how regardless of how like not hot or not hot this year was, like at least in my opinion, it's definitely gonna fucking suck tomorrow. It's definitely like I can 100. Oh, and my shit's probably gonna be blue, right on top of it.
Oh yeah, you have to let us know about that shit if it turned your tongue blue. Yeah, you
We'll post it up.
A picture like
take an HDR10 photo of it.
What are we fucking 12, dude? Like
Yes.
no,
Always.
Yo, this is your ticket to the next Avatar movie right here.
There we
This
go.
is it.
It's in post production. We could just get right in, man. Listen. We need to know how the Navi poop.
fucking hate you guys. Jesus Christ.
So Jay, you had a hell of a week.
Yeah, it got pretty fucking interesting, dude. Like real quick. Yeah, it really did. Yeah, how about that? You want to hear about it?
Yeah, let's see.
I have a feeling we're going to.
Oh, you are. You guys are. Oh
This
boy.
is your podcast after all.
Well, I'll tell you what. So
Show
we
your
will-
floater.
we'll swing back over to For All Mankind here in a few minutes. So this week, as in like 2 fucking days ago, I have like the way my basement is set up, like half of it is like entertainment area, which I'm sitting in right now, and the other half is like gym. Okay. So like we're fortunate to have kind of like that amount of like battle space in the house, right? So I was working out the other day, and I finished my workout and went upstairs and I got in the shower, and I was doing my thing in the shower, and all of a sudden I felt a fucking lump, and I was like, oh shit. Well, that lump definitely fucking wasn't there yesterday, right? 100% was not there yesterday. And where this lump was it was in between my ball bag, my scrotum, right, and my fucking leg on the right side. So it wasn't on my leg, and it wasn't on my sack. It was just directly between, and it definitely wasn't fucking there the day before. So I was like, oh my fucking God, here we go, right? At that moment in time, there was no pain. Okay, like just zero pain involved. So I was like, okay, got out of the shower, did my thing, went downstairs, kind of like felt on it a little bit as far as like what walking around felt like, and then I started to get like this dull throb, and I was like, oh boy, here it fucking comes.
Not the
And
throb
like,
you want either.
no. Me and Nikki both started doing some Google foo, and it was like, well, that's probably fucking a hernia, and you got some shit coming your way if it is, as in like surgery, right? Because that's like your bowels get twisted up, kind of like mine. They're gonna be twisted up here in a little bit. So yeah, Strobridge, basically the perineum, It's like it wasn't my gooch. It was like above the gooch to the right, like back.
That's like where that line is,
to the
right?
left, back and to the left. Okay, back to the left. Sorry, it's JFK, bro. Like if you haven't seen that movie, get out there and watch it. Okay.
Oh, and I'm over here checking myself too. Like, what the hell?
So yeah, so long story short, I stayed in the basement all day, got in the recliner, alternated like hot and cold on the affected area, and around, let's say ballpark about 5 o'clock, my beautiful girlfriend Nikki was like, I think it's not getting better, and I think you should just go to the fucking ER. And I was like, you know what, I'm not going to argue with you, because if it's going to get even worse than this, and if it's pretty much guaranteed if you have a hernia that you need surgery, then I need to go now. So we did. So we got a bunch of shit together, put a backpack together for me in case I had to fucking stay the night, whatever. And we went to the ER. This was my first experience at the fucking VA since I've gotten out. Okay, so like I just got set up with the VA, got my what would you call that? Got my rating and stuff like that. We've talked about that on the show a couple times. And that was basically it. So we go to the VA, and any ER is going to be busy. So I will never bitch about like the wait times in an ER. Every time I've been to an ER, it's never been fast. You know what I mean? Regardless of how busy or not busy they are. You know what I mean? So like I kind of shy away from talking shit about ER speeds. Once I got to the back, I was actually pleasantly surprised at how quick they fucking like almost immediately within like 10 minutes of me going to the back, they had me upstairs and getting a CT scan. Okay. So they scanned the affected area. Freaking, I went back down, and then the next longest portion was just me waiting for the results. Results came back. Fucking Jay's got the luck of the devil. Surprise, surprise. Okay, it turned out to be cystic in nature, which basically just means I basically like squeezed a pimple like inside my body. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
And it's just going to take a minute to freaking like get out. They put me on some oral antibiotics, and send me fucking home. So like my biggest worry that night, by the way, if I had hernia, aside from like having to do surgery, is that my biggest concern that night was that I wouldn't be able to fucking do the chip challenge today. so it's like freaking. I was just glad it was freaking. Yeah, Strobridge, it was not an ingrown hair. Like I could tell immediately it was not like it wasn't a bug bite. It was not an ingrown hair. Like it looked like a little bruise. Like when it happened, like where the affected area was, like that the lump that I found. It was like there was like a little bruise. You know what I mean? Like it was. Trust me, it was not an ingrown hair. I can assure you.
You probably feel real uncomfortable right now.
Besides, I keep said affected area freaking like manscaped. All right, so I don't get ingrown hairs there. You know what I'm saying? All right.
He keeps it looking like a boot camp, fuzzy.
Man, you got to take care of your women's, homie. All right, you got to take care of your women's, dude.
Hardwood floors throughout.
I once found. Well, the army once found something like that in my foot in the January. And then September later that year, they took it out. You know what Daddy did after that?
What?
He took a PT test in stitches. You know what the Army told him? The Army told Daddy it was a diagnostic. So you know what Daddy did? Daddy went back on profile and got out the Army months later. End of story.
Jesus Christ. That is a very Army story right there. That sounds extremely Army.
The Army gave up trying to figure out what the one in my wrist is. They gave up. All they know from the scans and shit is that it's not a cyst and it's not a bone spur. And then when the doctor was asking me, they were like, well, I mean, that's weird. Nobody blah blah blah. I was like, my entire fucking squad has it in the exact same spot. Like anybody who's been in colors knows that, like, they call it the colors bump. We all have it. Nobody knows what the fuck it is. And to the point, the VA is even like, we don't even know what the fuck it is. And like they're reevaluating to see like what the rating for something that they can't confirm what it is. They just know what it is. Like it's there.
Right. That's fucking insane. That is, yeah. Like,
oh, not insane as yours. I'll take this little bad boy over fucking weird shit between my legs.
Finding
For real.
Yeah, finding odd lumps that weren't there the day before in your fucking ball sack region. Yeah, like yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The sheer panic I would have had, man. Like you handled it better than I would have. I would have broken down. I would have been like, man, I'm in
don't worry, dude. Don't worry. Don't worry. You know, like I'm not too proud to admit I had a couple of moments that day where I was like, God damn it, I don't want to fucking go. I don't want to have surgery. You know what I mean? Just surgery. Period. Like I'd rather be awake. You know what I mean? I've developed over time. I've developed this phobia of being put out for like surgery. I've developed a phobia for it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why, but the thought of it that day was like fucking terrifying to me. And I was like, well, this isn't fucking helping anxiety today, is it? You know what I mean? Like, but whatever. I was like, whatever. We'll just fucking do it. We'll just fucking lace up our boots and fucking do it. All right. And if I black out and that's the last time I fucking black out, then like, whatever. At least I fucking made it to 41, right? But
I love that shit. They say count to 3 backwards, and by the time you're like 1.5, you're done. It's like over
1,
for you.
2, out. So yeah, that was basically like, all in all, I'm gonna rate the VA hospital in close to downtown Kansas City. I'm definitely gonna give them like a solid 8 out of 10.
Nice.
Little bit of a fucking wait, dude. But I really wasn't overly concerned with that night. We were there for about 4 hours. So for an ER visit, and for the fact that they had to like do a CT scan of my guts and all that shit, like 4 hours.
They were in your guts.
I'm not gonna cry about that shit. That wasn't really too bad. And then are we ready for the Roadhouse?
Yep.
All right. Okay. You go right ahead.
By the way, you, me, and Lord, this is your time to take a piss, take a shit, smoke a blunt, do some crack, you know, whatever.
You're safe.
Dude,
When we
smoke
come
that
back,
crap pipe. Yeah. All
I got
right.
some questions for y'all.
Well, pilgrims, it's been another 168. Let's take a little trip down the trail. Find out what Jay did this week. at the Roadhouse. All right, so this week I did security at the Midland Theater in downtown Kansas City. By the way, again, one of my absolute favorite venues to do security for. I know a lot of people that I work with and around a lot aren't really the biggest fans of it. Sometimes, some of them. I love it. It's got a style and a decor from like the Victorian era. It was built in like the 1920s, I think. Okay, so it's old. It's like 100 years old. This theater is amazing. Love working there. So this week they had a thing called the Here and There Festival. Very big in the LGBT QIA plus community. So they were very, very well represented in the crowd. I saw there were 3 people that performed. It was Quinn Christopherson, is a young man from Alaska. Lucy Dacus, she's an American singer and songwriter, and Courtney Barnett. Okay, now when I talk about doing doing security for different concerts or sporting events, I usually use a couple of disclaimers. One, I may or may not always like the music or the sound. I 100% always gauge performers by their crowds. So, hands down, this was the easiest show I have ever worked. People were literally there just to vibe. There was literally 0 problems. Like negative problems. And no shit, that is the absolute cleanest I have ever seen that theater when people left. Like they just opened up basically the seating area. They took all the seats out and just made it like general admission basically for the floor level. And I have never ever seen that theater cleaner when everybody left. It was absolutely mind-blowing to me. So the crowd itself and the crowd that was there is going to get massive fucking props for that. Like I cannot fucking shit talk a crowd like that at all. The music, on the other hand, Quinn Christopherson, I kind of liked him a little bit. Lucy Dacus had kind of a decent sound, but it kind of got repetitive. But I definitely see the appeal, and I would be the same for Courtney Barnett. So pretty much the vibe of the show, like, let me put it this way: if that show had been like on my TV in the background and I was in my recliner, I probably would have fallen asleep. If that makes sense. Okay. That's not a knock. That is not a knock on the show. That is not a knock on the performers. That's just like, that's kind of how the atmosphere, kind of ambient music, that's the way it sounded. Okay. So I probably would have fallen asleep if I didn't have to stand there and like watch a crowd. Right. So a couple of good songs. I would describe it as like kind of more folky. And it's kind of like when people sing a poem, if that makes sense. They write a poem and then they put music to the poem. You know, that is that kind of thing. And good for them. Love the crowd. Honestly, Jay's Roadhouse, you know, a little subdued this week, but me and Nikki went out a couple times. Got a couple beers one night. I did sing Adam Sandler at a medium pace karaoke the other night just to see what the crowd would do in this little watering hole around the corner from our neighborhood. And I got a decent reception. I got a decent reception with Adam Sandler. So always a good crowd when they can laugh to Adam Sandler in a bar karaoke. So yeah, I think that'll do it for Jay's Roadhouse this week. And John, if you're ready, let's finish talking about For All Mankind, bro. Like I'm really kind of excited to discuss For All Mankind with you.
Oh, wait a minute. You stay right there. You stay right there, Brandon. Don't do anything. Hold up.
Uh-oh.
You're giving me a chance to test something, then be an asshole about.
Oh boy.
I'm not moving.
Don't change anything. Hold
I
up.
won't.
Oh, here we
Chroma
go.
key. Oh, you see, Jay, that's what I wanted to do. You see that? Wait, you just watch the stream. Watch the stream.
Oh
It
shit.
did. Yeah.
Oh
It did.
shit.
Look at you.
Bro, that looks nice.
All right, so now I know it works. So
There you go.
My man is a wizard.
Dude, look at you go, John.
I learn as
Look
I
at you
go.
fucked up.
Oh wait, this has to go. Whoops.
I love my buddy Tally said they should CT what's going on with your guts right now. You're right. Although I think
That's
we're
content, baby.
we're encroaching on 45 minutes, aren't we?
We are. Well, you are. Your challenges, yes.
Yeah.
You went past your thing. Dude, you're literally going. You're about to go the whole hour. This is about the world's about to see this shit.
I mean, anybody that's been,
thank you, Jay. We're finally gonna go viral,
dude. Hey, man, anybody that's been in the army with me fucking saw me do this shit like every day at PT. So it's like whatever, dude.
You notice I've been taking advantage of you with the clips. I haven't.
Hey, man, you do what you gotta.
I haven't put myself in any of these clips.
John,
any of them.
John, I was a fucking 99 Sierra, okay? Not a 99 whiskey, or excuse me, a 69 Sierra. Not a 69 whiskey, okay? I was a 69 slut, okay? You can, dude, I do it because I like it. 69 whiskeys, dude, are combat whores. They do it for the money, okay? I do it because I like it. I do it for free, okay? And where is the Batman? Nobody?
Which Batman?
He's at home washing his tights? No? Fuck you guys. Fucking nerds. You fucking nerds, and you can't even fucking quote Jack Nicholson from the fucking actual fucking like best Batman.
Dude, it's been
God.
over 25 years.
Not Val Kilmer list of movies.
Listen, okay, whoa.
Did you say Val Kilmer, bro?
Let's talk.
Yeah,
I was 10 feet away from Val Kilmer. I was 10 feet away from him.
Hey, I got a picture.
No wonder you're so great. It brushed off on you.
Listen,
I got a picture of me with Tom Skerritt.
Oh shit.
Ooh, wait, the stash, Magnum PI.
No, dude, no, that's Tom Selleck, dude. What the fuck? God, dude. Oh my God, just stop. Right there, dude.
Listen, the dude was in Willow. The dude was in Saint. Fucking Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, A Soldier's Revenge, Pay Dirt, Felon, To Kill the Irishman, The Birthday Cake, Deja Vu. The man is he's a G. All right? He was the perfect Batman for that time. He had no nipples.
Michael Keaton is my favorite Batman to this day.
Well, mine is Christian Bale.
I'm just gonna say it. So
I'd have to go with Christian Bale as well.
Well, hold on. I like Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne, but I
like his Batman. I don't like his Bruce Wayne. I like his Batman. Believe it or not, I like who's that dork they got in there now? Stereotypical white guy.
Oh yeah, the one that
Robert
Jay hates.
No, not him. Not Vampire Boy. The guy before him.
Oh,
Ben Affleck?
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
Me.
Yeah. You white, you Ben Affleck.
It's me, Ben.
Dude, did you guys ever see that meme where it was Ben Affleck and the guy that plays Superman, and they start talking about the movie, and it just like starts slowly zooming in on like Ben Affleck's face, and it's like, hello darkness, my old friend.
Oh yeah,
and it's like you can just see him like just losing it because like he tried so hard to like. I feel for him. He tried to be a superhero. Like he did Daredevil, he did Batman, and like the country was just not ready for Ben Affleck.
He's going to the MCU next, or Star Wars.
Dude, I feel for the guy. He's trying. At least he's fucking trying, right? He's trying. Yeah. It's got to count. It's got to count for something, right?
It does got to count for something. Listen,
he was in The Town. It's one of the best bank robbery movies.
Listen, The Town is what it is.
Hands down.
One of the best movies. One of the best movies I've ever seen. Except it takes place in Boston, but we'll get to that another time. But whatever. This guy
over Chicago.
I know. Well, he hates Chicago as much as I hate Boston.
Oh.
I hate Boston.
We're going with this shit again. Oh my God.
Our trash smells better than theirs.
Yes. Yeah, some of it's on this podcast right now.
Yeah, and you know what? Our trash in New Jersey goes in the trash can. In Boston,
This is how rumors get started.
Listen, and you know how I see this? Go on Google Maps.
You killed my boy.
You okay?
Jesus.
It was at this moment that he knew.
What was that?
Bro,
You all right there?
No, we're good.
Guys, go on Google Maps.
Get your shit together.
Get your shit together.
Look at as a unit.
All of your shit. Get it all together. Put it in a bag.
Oh,
all
man.
your shit. Get it together.
Go on Google Maps, and there's like a little yellow dude that you click. And look at the streets of Boston. I'm telling you, you see trash everywhere.
So you're saying Fallout 4 was based on real events?
Accurate. Hey, I went to the Fallout set a couple weeks ago.
No shit.
Yeah, over in Staten Island. It was pretty. It was actually a pretty interesting thing. The security guard wouldn't spill too many beans, but he, I will say that it's very Fallout 3-esque. It was from the Super Duper Mart. I saw a raider.
Oh.
I got some pictures. I'll send them over your way. But it was. I think the set's gone now. But my wife and I, we had a plan to go back and climb the supermarket where they're filming at, because like they have like these service ladders behind every one of these buildings. So we were thinking, if we go on the roof of the ShopRite that it used to be on, we'll just get pictures from below. But
Never forget, dude, as long as you have an orange vest and a ladder, you can go into anywhere.
It's true.
That's all you need.
You're not entirely wrong. First off, we don't condone any trespassing, okay? But if you're gonna do it, be responsible about it. Do it the right way.
Yeah.
All right.
okay,
like there's places you can enter into construction areas. Okay, they have fences for a reason, and they have gates and stuff like that. Pay attention to your urban exploring kids. Okay, be smart about it. Don't go into places after dark. Okay, and if you can't be there during the day, it probably means you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Okay.
Oh, you can walk straight in through the gates though, as long as you have an orange vest and a ladder.
That's what
you just walk straight in. Nobody will stop.
I actually have a funny story about that. Before I get into like whatever the fuck we're doing next, but
fuck are we doing next?
Oh, we still gotta talk about For All Mankind, but we'll
we'll
do For All Mankind, but you gotta hear this story. So there was a time when my wife and I were vagabonds in New York City. So we went through the shelter system and stuff like that. So we knew this guy. We'll call him Los. Okay, we'll call him Los. So Los used to wear this shirt, and the little like 25-cent things, you put the quarter in, you get like a gumball or some shit. He had like a uniform from like one of those companies that he would go into like the 99-cent stores and pull the whole fucking rack and take it around the block and smash the fucking thing and take all the quarters. And the dude was making, he had a bit of an issue, but it was probably one of the most genius fucking things I've ever seen in my life. So he would come back home and he would like cup the quarters in his shirt. And one day he lived like 2 doors down from me in this apartment building. And his wife was like, "Where the fuck were you all day?" He was like, "Look, baby, look at all the quarters I got."
Like fucking raining quarters in the apartment. You know what I mean?
She smacked the quarters out of the shirt, and they flew so high. Now the dude down the hall was an army veteran named Donald, and he was this dude was just always stoned. And all you see, this was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and you hear these quarters fall like it was Super Mario dying or Sonic dying or some shit. And I look over, and Donald opens up his door, and he sees all the quarters on the floor, and he gets down and he starts scooping them. He starts scooping the quarters, and Los is looking at him like, "What the fuck, man?" He goes, "Finders keepers. Finders keepers." He goes, "In my time, whatever we found, we took."
Jesus Christ. That sounds wild as fuck, John. That sounds wild as fuck.
Listen, when me and my wife lived in New York, and that was actually one of the reasons why we went over there, because we were vagabonding out in the Staten Island ferry, so it was kind of surreal, but we saw some wild shit, bro. But that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But poor Donald, rest his soul, he passed away like 2 days later from a heat stroke.
Oh,
Jesus.
But he was a Vietnam veteran. Cool fucking guy. I miss that guy.
I was not quite anticipating the ending of the story there.
If anything, his
Took
stories.
a sharp left turn there.
Yeah, his stories actually kind of like led me on my path.
Cool.
Like he was the first one to tell me. He goes, "You don't fucking deploy all the time. What the fuck?" He goes, "They just lie to you." He goes, "That's all they do. Like they lied to me." He goes, "That's why I'm living in this shelter." Good guy, Donald. But yeah, let's turn it back around.
Fucking A. So where are we at now?
For All Mankind.
For All Mankind.
I finally got you to watch it.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll keep it kind of brief, but because again, I really don't want to do spoilers for this. So far, I think me and Nikki finished season 1 last night, and if we didn't, we're like within an episode of doing it. So we're gonna have to do like you said, there's videos and stuff that you got to catch up like in between the seasons. It gives you a little bit of context for like because there's time jumps between each season,
9
right?
9 years.
9 years. Okay, yeah. So basically, so far, I have nothing but good things to say. I love the alternate history. This is not a spoiler, but to give a little bit of context for people who either haven't heard of it or haven't watched it, the first 5 minutes, you're basically watching a bunch of people in the bar around the world, like in their living rooms, watching the moon landing. Okay, and then the fucking dude flips his visor up, and it's a fucking cosmonaut. It's a Soviet cosmonaut.
And this is the trailer, guys. This isn't even a spoiler. This is literally in the trailer.
This is basically as if the Soviets had beat us to the moon, and then it goes from there, and it uses actual historical people that were at NASA at the time, and then it kind of just takes this like severe like left turn alternate history, and the way they do it is very smart. I have to say, John, like the writing is brilliant because they had to they keep up with a lot of the trends at the time, a lot of the social movement pushes, a lot of shit, and you really get to see, like I said earlier, it is a very sped up version of like if the space race had been catapulted even further, and so they go a lot farther and they do a lot more. Tally, the show is called For All Mankind. It's on Apple TV. And it just starts with with the Soviets beating us to the moon and how fucking dejected everybody is, and like it's a whole fucking thing. Yeah, and you'll fucking laugh. You'll laugh. You'll have moments of like I've sobbed watching this show a couple times because there's thematic elements revolving around kids, the military mindset. You know what I mean? Like never say die fucking missions, you know what I mean? Like just shit that goes on in life. And if you roll the history books back about 50 or 60 years, shit was a little bit different. Shit was a little bit different back then, you know what I mean? And they really capture kind of like that. You really had to have a hard dick in that era, you know what I mean? At least leading up to where they start the show, because they go a lot farther, a lot faster with things like women's rights and stuff like that, and female astronauts than they actually did in NASA in our life. So highly recommend For All Mankind. Check it out on Apple TV, or just fucking pirate the fuck out of it.
I do have a question for you.
What?
It's scientifically grounded, and that's what makes the show so fucking special, because they actually have experts who actually.
Gonzalez, good to see you, buddy.
Yes, sir. They sit there and they're just like, okay, well, how ridiculous can this get, and how real can we make it?
Right.
There's some very like impactful moments, and like if you look through the in between seasons, I mean, I said this a couple weeks ago. Michael Jordan, he called you Christian Bale. Michael Jordan goes to the Trailblazers in the show. John Lennon survives, and these are things that are in between the seasons that you watch, and they're all news articles, and that's what makes the show so special. It has a great cast, and like I said, in between each season is 9 years. They have watch the trailers. You watch the trailer alone, and you're just like, okay, I got to catch up on this shit because now we're on Mars.
Right. Yeah, and I think, and that's and I don't think like I've told you a couple weeks ago, even before we watched it, I don't really consider that a spoiler. Because in the direction they've already discussed that, they discussed that in season 1. You know what I mean? Like the eventual goal is to start hopping, basically. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kind of like we're talking about now in 2022. Like, I don't know, 50 fucking years after we landed on the moon. But whatever, fuck me, right?
Yeah. And wait till and guys, when you two watch the show, you're gonna see the differences of things that happen that don't happen in real life that coincide in the show. We're talking about terrorist attacks. We're talking about sports things. We're talking about like.
You know what you're not gonna see? You're not gonna see two fucking billionaires having a fucking dick measuring contest in spaceships that actually look like dick.
3 seasons, Strobridge. 3 seasons. Now, guys, we're about to hit a very momentous moment right now. We are 3 minutes away from Invincible.
Yeah, I guess that makes me invincible because fuck, took that shit right to the face. 12 years of getting butt fucked by the army, dude. Fucking really prepared me for this shit. You know what I mean?
Are you
just
right,
kidding?
Though?
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time, bro.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Took it right to the face, homie.
Yeah, we're gonna just like spread this out real quick before we get into. Well, I'll kind of kick it off into the thing. We don't have no gaming news or military news, but we have DD214 Gaming news, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking to expand the team. We're looking to build the community more. There's been a fuck ton of you guys who've been like, putting your own content. You've been, talking amongst each other. You guys been killing the game and killing them softly while doing it too. So, dicks are the most aerodynamic.
Yeah, Deshaun. Fuck yeah, Deshaun. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Deshaun. Good to see you. Buddy.
You know what's so cool though? How I'm looking at these guys' names. We got milestone followers, milestone. Whatever the fuck that Facebook calls it, but it's pretty cool. Oh shit, guys, we're at the 59-minute mark. Okay,
are we?
We're almost
45 seconds.
Oh, whatever will we do?
Okay, so as I was saying, we're looking for more opportunities. There's going to be before the end of the day, before the end of the fucking day, there's going to be a form out. Okay, and if you want to join us, the form will be there. But there's some things I want to explain to you guys. Veteran and or active duty. Well, not and. Veteran or active. Reservist is cool. Guard is cool. AGR, whatever it is. Come on in. Preferred but not required. Content creators. And no, I don't want to use your content. Jay, congratulations. You are now invincible.
Oh, am I?
The fucking man has did it.
Jesus Christ.
The fucking
Jesus Christ.
man has did it, ladies and gentlemen.
Manhandle that bitch. Hold on, John. Hold on. We're gonna do this. Let me do this shit. Hold on. Make sure I'm holding this the right way. There we go. Are you ready?
Viltrumite, yo. Viltrumite.
Can you see that?
Yep, there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like right here. Hold on just a second. Let's hold. And then
Please don't
bitch.
need it.
Pussy ass.
Don't need it, please.
Here. Let me fucking wash down my fucking chip with some fucking good old fashioned American whiskey.
You should do a
Wait.
shoey with that.
Wait, is Crown? Oh no, it's Canadian. I'm sorry, it's Crown. Crown Apple. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my Canadian brothers and sisters. It's Crown. Thank you, Canadians. Thank you.
Trudeau's gonna cancel you right now.
Who's gonna cancel me?
Trudeau.
Oh, I know, right?
That fascist
Trudeau?
pig is getting himself canceled.
Man, not if he cancels them first. That seems to be his mindset.
Yo, that like, oh, you got me. Well, I got you.
None of you are left.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking the timer out. Ladies and gentlemen, he fucking did it.
Oh.
He fucking did it, ladies and gentlemen.
did the
Okay,
thing.
now I can take this out and save more energy. So yeah, guys, the form will be up. We're looking. It is preferred but not required content creators. And as I was saying before, I don't want your content. I don't want your content, your own content that you've been working on, and merge with us. I want. And my mic has been muted the whole time for the broadcast. So this was actually, great that I said a whole bunch of shit and said nothing. So
And while we were all just staring at you quietly, the crowd is like, yes, very interesting, very yes.
yeah, so
Indubitably.
yeah, so yeah, guys, come and join us. The forms will be out before the end of the day. I'm gonna be giving it to the man over to that corner right down there. He's gonna be like, okay, yeah, let's see if this is good. This is good. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. We're giving this about a month and a half process to go through the applications to see who's the right fit, to see, who's there. I spoke to actually a bunch of you guys recently in the Discord. Oh shit, Jay. I spoke to you guys recently in the Discord. You guys know what we're looking for. Join us. Join the dark side. We have a lot happening here. We have a lot of potential. Before we get to the final thought, thank you for coming to DD214 Gaming Podcast Live every Sunday, somewhere between 10 to 2 o'clock, anytime during that day. We're not contracted yet, so when we do, we'll be a little more accurate with this stuff, all right? Yumi and Lore, thank you for coming on the show. For
Anytime.
Oh, yeah. Frenchie said 1 hour and 6 minutes. He took the whiskey. He's good. I hear a weird fucking sound. You guys don't hear that?
I got nothing.
Yeah, my computer's probably going to crash again, but oh well. We'll just see what happens. Is that smoke? No, I'm kidding, guys. Yumi and Lore, thank you so much for coming again. You guys have updated some of your links, right? So where can we find you at?
So the best place to find us is always going to be Spotify. We do have a pretty active Facebook page. It's just facebook.com, Yumi and Lore. And we currently have a website we just started up. That's where you can get all the news. It is Podpage, Yumi and Lore. If you just put that in, and we show up on Google now, so we're doing things. If you type in Yumi and Lore, we are the search results.
High fives for days, guys. High five for days.
Which it's amazing, but yeah, man. No, thanks for coming. You guys are coming on for us. When we have guests from now on, we're kind of ditching the lore and we're focusing more on the guests and their lore. So be ready for that when you guys come on board.
How much do you want to know? Be careful. Careful what you wish.
It's a dangerous game with YouTube, but that's why we're doing it.
Oh yeah, they're gonna love this one. There's gonna be a lot of redacted parts, but yeah.
That's the perk. That's the perk. The day after, you guys can just say, "Hey, can you scrub?" Because that's the perk of not doing it live.
Yeah, we are definitely dangerous men who do dangerous things. So yeah, we definitely need to keep that in mind.
All purge power sent to y'all.
Well, guys, you heard it here first. Check out Yumi and Lore Season 2. The final thought, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is, okay? If you're struggling with yourself, if you're having alcohol addiction, drug addiction, if you're having literally any kind of addiction, like literally anything, like it could be so obscure or minuscule, it's still an addiction. And if you need help for it, and if it's fucking with your head and you're struggling with it, call somebody. If you don't want to call somebody, call one of us. If you don't want to call one of us, 988 or 1-800-273-8255. That number again is 1-800-273-TALK, ladies and gentlemen. In the next couple of weeks, the season 4 is kicking off great. We had Yumi and Lore today. Next week, we're going to have Joe Squilini. Okay? Jay's favorite pasta will be here next week. After that, we will have Jeremy Strobridge the week after. And then on the oncoming weeks after that, we're going to have Ben Davies, our first UK guest. We're going to have Axe Jackson, the man behind our music. And it's just going to be this. It's going to be a trip, guys. So we're into a new era, okay? We've went from prosthetic to real, okay? We're not fucking around no more. You know how you look at a building and the concrete's there, but there's no windows yet, but all the chairs and furnishes are in there? The windows are getting built right now, guys. We fucked up the rotation, but we're getting there, guys. Yumi and Lord, thank you. Jay, thank you. Enjoy the tunes of Axe Jackson, which is coming up to you. You guys have anything else to say before we go?
No, man.
No, thanks for having us as always. We can't wait to have you guys back for Yumi and Dirty Secrets. So it'll be fun.
I just want to politely remind our audience, that Jesus hates a pussy, so don't be one. And if you remember Jay's 3 rules for life, you'll be all right. Rule number 1, grow a dick. Rule number 2, get it hard. Rule number 3, fuck the world. That's it. You'll be all right. That is a non-gender specific fucking set of rules too, by the way. You can be a female and still fucking have those rules apply. All right. Grow a dick, get it hard, fuck the world. We'll see you guys fucking next week.
Hey, and Brian, I'll give you the link later for the YouTube so you could check it out. It's you've been busy, we've been busy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Over and out. And also, guys, listen to the lyrics of this next song because it just speaks in volumes. It just speaks in volumes. Ken, Brandon, thank you.
Thank you, man.
Always a pleasure, boys.
Goddamn right it is.